Hope everyone had a good weekend. It was St. Patrick's Day. We were all able to get out, go to parades and parties. There's a few items, though, that I want to call to the Chamber's attention. And it came to my mind today because of a nursing home bill that one of my colleagues is sponsoring in the House here, Senate Bill 1405. It's a great nursing home bill. And I was wondering why we really needed this bill, because I was told the department had put rules into place that would make certain what happened at the beginning of COVID, which was 2 years ago, never happened again. And that is, families wouldn't be kept apart from their loved ones in nursing homes. And then I thought for a moment, well, wait, even if we have rules, or even if we have a statute in place, we have yet another problem still. And that problem is a continuing emergency declaration of our governor in which he can invalidate statutes, look over rules, and impose his will upon the people of the state of Illinois. March 13th, 2020, which was just 2 days ago in 2 years, it was the start of this pandemic. Schools were closed. And the order at the time was schools would be closed through March 30th. On March 15th, all bars and restaurants were closed through March 30th. It's now 2 full years later, 27 emergency declarations. Where's the emergency, folks? Where is the emergency? We are going about our lives, we are going about our businesses again, as we should. The actual emergency that one person needed to control, where the legislature didn't meet to do their work, ended a long time ago. Normally, because I've spoken about this before, I would sit back and say we should be ashamed of ourselves. But I'm not going to this time, because I have stepped up to try and change this. My caucus, the people on my side of the aisle have, there's only one group refusing to change the current situation, which somehow allows an emergency to go on for 2 years. And that's the supermajority, the Democrats, the party in power. You're dictating it. I've had a rule. It's been hung up, a bill. It's been hung up in rules and then executive committee for a couple years now. The governor should be ashamed of himself for continuing to make emergency declarations. I hate to say it, but all of those who haven't joined on this bill should be ashamed of yourself. We took an oath of office, folks. You all know it. We took an oath to support the U.S. and the Illinois Constitution. The U.S. Constitution has a guarantee clause. It says the United States should guarantee a Republican form of government. That means one in which people govern through elections. One person's been governing on this very issue for the past 2 years. Better yet, Article 2, Section 1 of the Illinois Constitution, our own Constitution, says the legislative, executive, and judicial branches are separate. No branch shall exercise the powers belonging to the other. What are we doing? Why are we letting this go on? Why won't you join me? What is it going to take? Shouldn't we be concerned about protecting our system of government as we go into an election? Shouldn't we be concerned that we have a legislature that should be able to speak on all issues? There's time to change this. I know there's time. Although committees have had their deadlines and third readings have their deadlines, I know how things work. I've watched it far too long. This can get out and get done if you want. I'm asking you to join us. I'm asking you to put an end to this. No one person should be able to declare an emergency for 2 years.